Hi, this is Kevin with KGMJ. I'm owner of Pro Advertisers Club, a totally free site to advertise on. Go to proadvertisersclub.com and join for free today. Um, Everybody's all upset about the market today, and there's something I'm going to really point out that you've probably already noticed, but I'm going to point it out anyway because that is something that needs to be addressed, and I'll do that in a second. The Hulk drop is tomorrow at the usual times, 11 Eastern, and here are the 5 variant covers, all beautiful looking covers. And here's the payout, 30,000. So it's doable. We should all be able to get one, right? Let's hope. Let's cross our fingers. Um, but that's really all I'm going to say about the drop tomorrow. Uh, be there or hit the store when it opens up. So here's the deal. Everything has dropped today in the world of crypto. That is actually a normal day. But this is, if you're in position to buy the dip, this is it. And if you're an Ecomi fan, it also dropped 16%. So this is not the drop that I was referring to that might happen before they go live with the OMI on the platform. Where they're exactly at with the transfer over to Immutable X, I don't know. They might already be there and they're just not connected yet to the platform. I don't know. But this is a great time to buy if you are so inclined. The worst thing you ever want to do is panic sell. Hold on to what you got. Now, I do not own any OMI. I am under the impression that it is better off that the little bit of money I've got is in VeVe in the NFTs. They have gone up 25 to 50% every single week since they've hit on the comics. And the collectibles are going up. If you haven't looked at the Mighty Marvels, uh, they've gone up $100 on the Red Skull, $100 on the Doctor Doom, and the Captain America statue. The ultra rare and the secret rare has skyrocketed. The secret rare went from $700 to $1,600 in less than a day. The ultra rare is at $350 when you could get it for $250 yesterday or the day before. So um, even though the market has not been doing well, the NFTs on VeVe have been doing very well. So even though they are connected in a way and will be since they are on the blockchain, they can do their own thing, and they have been doing much better than OMI. Technically, if you own an NFT or if you own a collectible on VeVe, you own OMI. Why is that? Because in order to sell your collectible, you have to get gems. You have to convert it into gems and then convert it to OMI, or they might. I don't know if they're going to go straight into OMI. I don't know how they would do that with the market being so fluctuating. But that's my strategy. I am not a financial advisor. Listen to me at your own risk. This is for entertainment purposes only. But if you got any money, I'd be putting them in the NFTs right now. There's a YouTuber. I'm going to find out his name. I watched it the other day. He's done really well. He's a young guy. He's made lots of money, and that's what he talks about is how to make money online, just not VeVe. And he sunk $150,000 into OMI a month or two ago, whenever the video was made. Well, that's good. I mean, he's not going to lose, but he is down 50%. Because he bought it when it was at its highest, and so he's at 75,000. But if he had put him in collectibles, he'd be at about $1 million on that 150,000 right now. Especially if he put it in the comics, guarantee you. So right now the NFTs are hotter than OMI, and they might be for all the time. I mean, who knows? But that's where I'm at right now. But if you did go OMI, don't. That's still good. Just hang on to it. It's going to be there. It's at 211. It's climbing. It's one day going to be in the top 10. And here we go. Are the collectibles and VeVe NFTs? Yes and no. And here's why. They're not minted yet on the blockchain because they haven't done the immutable switch yet. Okay? So they're still valuable. They're still going to be NFTs. VeVe is holding them for us. We're in kind of a staking mode where that's why you can't take anything off. But once they do the complete, they will then mint them. So you've kind of prepaid for the NFT. Okay. But the answer to the truth, as of right now, they're not NFTs, but they are. They're just going to mint them when they're done. Because if they print them on the Go chain, if I understand correctly, then you can't move over to, I don't understand that fully to even try to explain it. But that's what it says here. Either way, we're fine. No big deal. Um, right here, the OpenSea. Everybody's talking about going to OpenSea. But Cavell Anderson today had a video. Go watch it. He's trying to interpret it from some, I think it's a Chinese guy, different language, and he's very hard to understand. But what he's saying is VeVe's going to compete with OpenSea. They're going to make their own platform. Ecomi will be that platform from what we think he was saying, which means we might not be going to OpenSea. But I'll tell you what, the way VeVe's operating, I can see them doing a much better job than OpenSea. But that's interesting to see how that plays out. Either way, we'll have a platform of some kind. Here, OMI just became the best performing asset of the top 100 coins in the world over the past week. That's true. Not today, but over the week, they have outperformed everybody else. They're going to heat up, and it's going to be good. So look. You just got to be patient. It's all going to fall into place. Your payday is coming, etc., etc. Here is my list. I added a couple people. Cavell Anderson is great to listen to. He's putting out 3 or 4 videos a day now. He's really cranking it up. Coin Market Cap. That's this right here. This company or Coin, whatever. But they have a YouTube channel, and I just found that out. They've probably been around for 1,000 years, but I just found out. So if you want, I expect to start hearing them talk about VeVe a lot more than what they have been. Comics and Crypto, a great. It's new, but they really put a professional product out that also has a podcast on it, where the 3 guys all get together and talk about VeVe and crypto and comics and stuff. Hello K. He's that scientific researcher guy. He's got some really good videos. He just came out with one today. I'm going to go watch it. NFT Funny has not had one this week yet, but he does some really outside of the box videos. And I like that. I like outside of the box because usually that's what's happening. Everybody's thinking one thing and something totally else happens. And if you're able to pick that up, it's why you're in VeVe now and nobody else is because you are able to look outside of the box. Everybody now is saying, go to OpenSea, go to OpenSea, go to OpenSea. Well, you're at VeVe now. You got in on the ground floor. And if you haven't, you should, because it is the ground floor. For those of you who've been here for a year, you guys are in. But it's still, it's still the ground floor. And that's by thinking out of the box. When everybody's running over to OpenSea and spending all that money on non-licensed or so-called licensed stuff, everybody's over here getting real licensed NFTs, which aren't NFTs yet, but will be. We just discussed that. Orion Crypto Trader. He's got a lot of neat stuff that he just talks about. A little bit of everything. He's got. Just go check it out. You'll trust me. You'll want to subscribe to him. The Gale is starting to crank up. He puts out a really nice short 10-minute video usually, and yeah, go check him out also. This I added today. This is the Comic Way. You'll like his stuff too. He puts together a pretty neat video. They do things that I haven't learned how to do yet. I'm just tabbing it, winging it and tabbing it, I guess is the proper term. VeVe Digital Collectibles and VeVe Vault. Those are my sources. And then Twitter and Medium, and then pretty much just keeping my ears open. My list is pretty much the same. Spider-Man's doing real well too in the Fantastic Four, but I still think all of these are going to be more valuable eventually. Uh, Tells a suspense. There's a rare. Their rare is under $100. That's probably the sleeper of the night. And anything under $100 for a rare is a bargain. And this is the rarest rare because there's only 30,000. I think for that one there was 2,400 or 2,000, where there's 35 on the other ones and more, except for the Avengers, of course. That ultra rare, or that rare is going for a nice chunk. It's over 200. I know that. So I'm going to change the sleeper thing. This I just got to keep harping on because it is still so cheap. And I'm still thinking it's the first FA appearance of Captain America in a comic book. Not his first appearance on VeVe, not the first NFT, because the Mighty Marvels gets that. But I'm thinking this is still way too cheap. Uh, these two, the New Mutants and House of X, their secret rares are 1.5, and then everything from that's like 2.5 and up, pretty much, except maybe What If. But yeah, that's very cheap for a secret rare. Anything under 200 for the ultra rares, like the New Mutants, I think Marvels, House of X, forget Fantastic Four just hit like 400 today for the ultra rare. But anything under 200 on the ultra rare is a good buy. If you can get it, grab it. Uncommons, anything under 50, and commons, anything under 20. So that's how, because these are just changing so much to be writing down every single time. Just go by these numbers, and if you see one, like I said, I think if you could swing the Tales of Suspense tonight, it's going for $93. I think is the lowest, and it's the best rare deal I think out of all of them. As far as how cheap it is compared to what the other ones are going to be. The Thor Ultra Rares at 300. They just keep going up every day. 20, 25%, 30%, 50% for the week. Every single one has gone up since they have dropped this very first one, the Marvel Comics. And you already know why I think Avengers is going to be more valuable than Marvel Comics. And you already know that I believe that these ultra rare cryptos called NFTs, called comic books, are going to be worth more than Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin, they made 21 million of them. And if you count the wrapped Bitcoin, more than 21 million. That's something that I've been wanting to make a video on and do research. Is I'm trying to nail down why there's only 21 million. And then I see these wrapped coins with their own additional print run, in addition to the 21 million Bitcoin that Bitcoin has or is mining. So I don't know if that's added, if they're separate, how that works. But here, I'm getting sidetracked here. All these are going to be more valuable than Bitcoin. Marvel Comics is almost halfway there in just its first month and a half out. Okay? There's only 210 secret rares that are 10,000. The cheapest you can get is 10,000 right now. That is definitely going to skyrocket past Bitcoin. Okay? Remember, Bitcoin's down to 42,000 right now. Bitcoin might go down into the 30s. A year ago, it was at 3,000. It doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that's how fluctuating. Something is forcing the entire market down. And it might be, conspiracy. It might be on accident. It doesn't matter. All you got to do is hold and add on if you want to, when you want to, if you have extra money. But the last thing you want to do is be panic selling, especially on the comics, especially on any NFTs right now at all. We just don't know how high. If any of this catches up with what's been happening at OpenSea, everybody who's on here is going to be millionaires. And you think I'm joking? I'm not. If what happens on VeVe is happening now on OpenSea, which I see happening, and probably even doing better than OpenSea, everybody who's on this platform is going to make out really good eventually in the next few months, a year maybe. I don't know. It's hard to nail down the time frame because you just don't know how things are going to move. But anyway, I'm talking too much. That's all I got tonight. Have a good night, and thank you for watching.